the Congress, DMK, left and their allies are angry because the judge did his job. A Sanatan devotee wanted to light Kartigai Deepam lamp on a hill temple, just like Hindus have done for hundreds of years. Because this temple is next to a dargah, but the lamp was always lit peacefully in the past. The Tamil Nadu government said no. The devotee went to the court. Justice G.R. Swaminathan of the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court gave a clear order. Let the lamp be lit. It is a religious right. Instead of obeying the court, the DMK government refused. They put section 144, sent official surveillance, simply ignored the judge's order. Another bench of the High Court rapped the state for this open contempt. Now, instead of saying sorry, DMK and its partners are doing something shocking, viewers. Their MPs are collecting signatures to bring an impeachment motion against Justice Swaminathan in Parliament tomorrow. They want to punish the judge only because he protected a Hindu tradition. Viewers, this is about scaring every judge in the future. It's like saying, if you give a verdict that protects Hindu rights, we will try to remove you from your job. Viewers, from abusing Sanatan openly, the ecosystem has now started hating even the idea of justice. Where are those who protest for intolerance? Where are the champions of justice now? Let's quickly open this up. Salem Dharnidharan, the national spokesperson of the DMK, is with us. Ravi Srivastav stays on. Mr. Dharnidharan, why do you want to impeach the judge?
See, if I have to answer that, I'll have to go back to the whole history of this matter. Can I?
Please.
I think for which you have to allow me to speak for a few minutes. See, firstly and foremost, this is not a today's issue, right? There, the Muslim worship as well as the Hindu worship, that is people of two different faiths, the worship has been going on for centuries, right? And they have been coexisting peacefully. Even in 1920, the court order said that the mountain belongs to the temple, but the dargah can remain 0.33 acres of land belongs to them. There has been no problem. Even in the foothills of the mountain, both Hindus and Muslims are having their shops and coexisting peacefully. This practice has been going on, no problem, 200 years. 50s Congress rule, no problem. 60s, 70s DMK rule, problem. 80s ADMK rule, no problem. From 90s onwards, both DMK and ADMK were ruling in one after the other in succession. Even then, there was no problem until Jayalalitha was alive. This whole issue started, right, only after BJP has come to power, because it is in their template to create religious disharmony, thereby pit one community against the other. We have seen this template working in north of India in the 90s, whereby they created communal violence, based on which they came to power. There's also research which says more the communal violence, more the BJP vote share increase.
No, 1 minute. This is not about the BJP, Mr. Dharnidharan. Now no, 1 minute. This is about the judge. Why are you going after the judge? You have a problem, go appeal in the Supreme Court. That you have, which is your right. But what is this, impeachment intimidation?
See, if the judge has done no mistake, I see judge has given his order based on his view. And in the constitution, there is provision for impeachment, and then based on that, we are going for impeachment. Why do you think following the constitution is wrong? Is it not there in the constitution? Firstly and foremost, the chief minister has mandate of the 8.4 crore Tamil Nadu people, and people of Tamil Nadu, irrespective of their faith, do not have problem with this practice.
There is a provision to impeach the judge. They are just following the rules.
There are two issues here. The first thing that your audience needs to know is that the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court and then the division bench of the Madras High Court have clearly said that the lighting of the giant diya at Thiruparankundaram hill is legal, is admissible, and CISF personnel should be allowed to accompany the devotees when they light the giant diya at the Thiruparankundaram hill, because it celebrates the marriage of Lord Murugan. Now, what did the DMK say initially? It initially said that we can allow devotees to go and light the giant deep, but we will not allow CISF personnel to accompany the devotee. What did G.R. Swaminathan initially say in his verdict? He said if 10 CISF personnel are accompanying the devotees, what is the big deal? What did M.K. Stalin say? We will not be able to manage the law and order situation if CISF personnel accompany devotees. Why? Is your law and order machinery so debilitated, so weak, so incompetent, so inept that you can't allow CISF people accompanying devotees to a hill simply to light a diya, which is a centuries old tradition? The second point is that now you are saying we will take the Madras High Court judge to the cleaners by initiating impeachment proceedings. क्यों भाई? आपको हिंदुओं के खिलाफ इतनी जहर, इतनी नफरत? Please tell me, legally speaking, what is the, contempt that the Madras High Court judge has committed
Karan,
by
what's
allowing
going on here?
the lighting of the deep at the Deeputan peak?
So, Pranesh, I mean, the audacity of Mr. Salim to say that we are within our right to do that. He forgets that the Constitution says that you can only impeach if there is a misconduct, misdemeanor, or a high-scale corruption. Can he point out what's the misdemeanor here? Upholding a right of the Hindus, which they believe they liken them to leprosy and malaria and eradication of Sanatan Dharma. I mean, is that the level of hatred they have, that if you uphold their rights, it will be considered a misdemeanor and is liable to be impeached? And Pranesh, why is it? Just a food for thought. Why is it that every place of worship of the Hindus, there is a law and order issue? They are under threat. Why? Why don't we hear the same about mosques? Have we ever seen CISF deployment outside mosques? They're always safe. Why is it that Hindu religious processions, why is it that Hindu places of worship are always under threat and the governments are saying we can't manage the law and order situation?
No, first Hindu places of worship are under state control. On top of that, you have this kind of
state control. 12,000 temples out of the 38,000 in Tamil Nadu do not even have the basic wherewithal to do a simple puja. That is
Let's
the
get a
condition in
response.
which
Mr. Dharnidharan, quickly. What is the misdemeanor, misconduct, if any?
Firstly and foremost, my question is, who are these people to represent the Hindus? The Hindus are with the DMK. 90% of Tamil Nadu's population are Hindus and they are with the DMK. They are not with the BJP.
No, Mr. Dharnidharan, what is that question? If Karan has a view, you can't stop him from asking you a question. It is his view, whether Hindu or otherwise.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I am saying the people who have elected us are with us. They are telling this is the BJP's conspiracy. They are saying that we have no problem with it. They are saying that all religions have been protected.
There is the court. The court has said, please allow this. That the state did not. That was your contempt. Now on top of that, you are going after the judge.
Letting me speak. Wait. See, first, the traditional lamp lighting has always been happening at the lower level, the Uchi Pillayar temple, lower spot, not now, before 150 years, before the inception of Justice Party, before DK, before DMK, before ADMK. There's nothing to do with the political parties now. This has been the custom. Even
this
the
ADMK,
the
party, Mr. Dharnidharan, I said that in the beginning. This is not about the BJP, it's about the judge. The judge thinks so. First Mr. Justice Swaminathan, and then the division bench.
Yeah, exactly. That is why we have not accepted the order. We have appealed in the Supreme Court.
That is fine. That is your right. What is this intimidation tactic? You've not been able to answer. We've run out of time. Ravi Srivastava, I'm sorry it couldn't come to you at all in this one. But viewers, the facts are out there for you to play judge and jury. I leave it to your judgment. We've run out of time. The news are with Navita Kumar on the other side.